Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Chris with InsideTheU. Thanks for stopping by. The Hurricanes had their 9th spring practice of the day today. Unfortunately, no viewing period, but I was able to get some information from the players in their post-practice interviews, as well as this hot topic, as you can see with the title of the video, as who is the fastest player on the team. So I will get into that, but just a few notes. I want to start off with CJ Daniels, the wide receiver transfer from LSU, hasn't been out here as a full participant in practice, but he's a guy that we're hearing and heard it again today. He's a guy providing really good leadership. 6 a.m. meetings with the team, with the wide receivers, and he's doing a good job of leading these guys. He's also catching jugs and just trying to do his best to be around the team, and other players, other positions are noticing what CJ Daniels has been to this team already. So that's good to hear. Ray Joseph spoke after practice, spoke very candidly. I recommend everybody to watch his full interview, but spoke about wanting to be at Miami. Bleeds orange and green, doesn't want to leave here, wants to stay here. You feel like he's been through this process the first 2 years, learned a lot. He said he learned a lot from Xavier Restrepo, and he's really ready to apply that to his junior season, as everybody's expecting him to have a big season. So definitely look out for him. He was excited. Certainly, linebacker Rolo Aguirre spoke about working with Corey Heatherman as a linebackers coach and as a new defensive coordinator. Really likes what Heatherman, his style, really wants these guys to communicate. Leadership is important at the linebacker position, and Rule's ready to feel like he's ready to be in that leader role, wants to put last year behind him and just kind of really step into a lead role. And certainly they need him. They need him to have a good season. I think he's very key to the defense, not just the linebackers, but key to the whole defense, because you got to have good linebacker play to have a good defense. And also, Inez Cooper spoke afterwards and spoke a lot, and he said, he's enjoying the battles with new defensive tackle David Blay up front, and also just kind of enjoying talking with Ruben Bain all the time. He said they don't go up against each other very often one-on-ones, but they're always talking trash to one another. For example, if one guy loses a rep, the other guy kind of steps in and defends and talks up his teammate to the other one, make sure to let the other one know. Just a couple of leaders, kind of playful, and we see it out here. When we're able to be at practice, I do see them talking quite a bit after a rep. So those are a few notes, but I want to get into this question, and shout out to Jelani for providing on the comments this question: who are the fastest Hurricanes on the team? And I think it's always interesting. It's an interesting topic to me. I've got my own personal opinion, which I'll jump into with that, but also ask other players, hey, who are the fastest guys? Who are some sneaky fast guys, maybe the bigger guys that you wouldn't think at different positions? So I'm going to get into all that. Let's start with the fastest guy in the team. Ray was very confident in saying that he feels like he is the fastest guy on the team, and I definitely do agree with them, but certainly there are some other good fast guys that I'll get into. But Ray said his style is he wants to be fast in 60 meters, 60 yards. He wants to immediately be fast. That's his goal, acceleration. But he said, Nykar, he felt like he said immediately he's faster than Nykar. So, and there was another player that said felt like Nykar's the fastest on the team. So Nye definitely has some good speed. Ray said he's kind of more of a 100, 200 guy to kind of compare. He said JoJo Trader has really good stride. Really could be a 400 guy type guy. Just really good, runs well, has good stride, and just a good technician with his running ability. Staying with the offense, Elijah Lofton, I heard he was like a sneaky fast guy on the team. Also, fastest tight end. Elijah felt like, hey, I'm the fastest tight end. He gave an edge to Brock Schott, kind of as the next fastest guy in the group, but I thought that was noteworthy. Let's flip it to defense before I come back to offense. But defensively, obviously the defensive backs are going to stand out. So who are the fast guys that come up there? Chuck Brantley, Charles Brantley there, the cornerback, the transfer in, a guy that's stepping up as a leader. He got some notice there for being one of the fastest guys on the team. But also, multiple guys said Markeith Williams, the safety that returning back with really good speed. So I thought that was noteworthy that people said him. And another guy that popped up that you might be a little bit surprised with, because we haven't seen him a lot on the field and because of the position he plays, but that's linebacker Bobby Washington. Just really good straight line speed. You really like that. And obviously, if you can get a guy like that with a lot of speed, understands the defense at the linebacker spot, you got a chance to be a really good player. So I'm looking forward to seeing Bobby kind of progress in his role as he kind of, another year for Bobby, but a lot of speed there. And then defensive linemen, you don't think of some defensive tackles with some good speed, but of that group, some guys that popped up, Ahmad Moten was a guy that was noted for his speed. And then another guy, Ray made sure he mentioned this, but Armando Blunt with his speed. Ray said he caught a bubble pass in practice one time this spring, and Armando tracked him down, not really tracked him down, but showed a lot of speed getting to that spot where Ray felt like, wow, that guy's got a lot of speed. I like that. So Armando Blunt, good pursuit. You like seeing that from the defensive ends. That is some game-like situation for sure, as all defensive coaches want all of their defensive players to get to the ball at all levels. So good to see and good to hear that example of Armando showing some speed there. And then offensive line, Inez Cooper felt like he was the fastest offensive lineman on the team, and other guys said it too. So you got to give the edge to Inez there in a 40-yard dash. He said he would edge Cece there, Francis Maui. He feels like he's faster than him. So good to hear from Inez, and again, it's just a great reminder of where Inez is now compared to where he was when he arrived at UM, and great to hear he's got some speed. But again, wrapping this up, I've got to give the edge to Ray Joseph. Jordan Lyles got good speed at the running back spot as well. So we'll see. These guys don't race. We don't hear about it, and the guys don't do, they're not into track like they used to, so we don't get to see those official times. But maybe it will come out with some 40 times. But again, at this point, I got to give the edge to Ray. But definitely appreciate it. Again, appreciate the comment, the question, and everybody's comments. Looking forward to being back out here for the next practice and being able to get a viewing period in, try to catch a few things that I see with my own eyes and share with you guys. But I want to thank everybody for your support. All the comments are great. I'm going to get to those. I got to be better about that because a lot of people provide a lot of positive support. I really appreciate it. So have a good rest of the weekend, have a good rest of the day, and take care.